Well, I mean then you start to get into like the psychology of like parasocial relationships and shit, right? Like
Yeah, like, are you
like
parasocially jerking off?
like guys that fall in love like fall in love with like actually in love with cam girls and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
No, this is a real phenomenon that happens.
I know what happens. It just makes me sick.
It's happened to Ben 4 or 5 or 7 times.
Nope, not even once.
No,
Yeah.
it's cool, bro. Like Natasha only needs like $1,800 so that she can get her plane ticket over here.
Yeah.
I know, and she'll love you forever.
Garden Banana says, "Huh? Do you not know about this? Do you not know
okay?
about this thing that happens, Garden Banana?"
So
Of course she
close.
does.
So you got this poor this poor fella who I guess he can't socialize properly. I guess he doesn't know what's going on. He's trapped. He's
Nothing we can do but
all in
search.
all, he's just another brick in the wall, right? And
Hey, teacher.
and he finds like a streamer or a cam girl or something, and he starts watching, and he gets that she says hello once or responds to a message, and he gets hooked. He starts donating, and then he starts stealing money from grandma. He goes into grandma's purse, and she's like,
Can you get me one of my winter mint? Can you get me a mint from my purse, dear?
and he's like, oh, yeah, grandma, sure. And then he pulls out like 620s and deposits them into the ATM, and then he goes back into his little cave, and he makes sure that money goes
Isn't that from
straight
one
where
of Marlene's
it's
books?
supposed to, which is Natasha's pockets.
That hurts my soul.
So there's two versions
You
of
know
this. The first
read-
one is like you've seen these viral stories about the extreme cases that actually get news coverage because it's uncommon or more uncommon is like a woman who sends like $30,000 to a man pretending to be like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes, that happened. I think to someone in France. I think I read about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That one was that one just happened more recently, but like this is a thing that happens
let's
like
take a
all
moment to
across
get
the
our
world, like
bearings.
hundreds of times a day.
Yes.
And it's literally just the same thing. It's just like foreign nationals scamming people.
I would legitimately
Yeah. And
like
to reach
Do you know what that's called? Do you know the official term for that?
catfishing,
Scamming.
bro.
Unfortunately,
No, it's a pig butchering scam.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I've heard that before.
The only other
Yeah, a pig butchering scam is when you pretend to be someone you're not.
Then
To
when you
make
show up, you
someone-
kill the person that makes sausage.
Falcon redeemed a hydrate, and Garden Banana says it's called being a girl boss.
No, a pig butchering scam is when you pretend to be something you're not, and fatten someone up with love and affection. So they'll cut themselves open and give you all their money.
Oh.
I see.
Interdeath.
So that's I see.
I realize
We
there's...
specifically trained on this at GameStop for Steam gift cards.
Oh. I thought it was called just being a retard.
No.
Elon said that we can say that word again. By the way,
Yeah, I know.
I
It's fine.
don't need him to tell. I've been saying that one. That's
yeah. What
Guys.
about the other one?
One of my local GameStop retards got a police report filed because he
I think we can climb onto that pipe.
talked to a female employee like he talks to everyone else.
Oh, I think you told me something
Yeah.
about this. We'll make sure to keep it anonymous, but you can definitely tell the story.
Well, the way this guy talks is he'd show up and just, hey man, I pre-ordered the Power Girl action figure, and when they posted the video online, her tits are bigger than Supergirl.
We gotta keep moving.
Canonically, her tits are bigger than Supergirl's. What's up with that, man? I want a discount because her tits are canonically inaccurate.
One with a tornado warning, maybe. Don't
Yeah,
But
that,
you do that.
Whatever
And
you
you're like, come back later, Dad, you're drunk.
No, it's like, fuck off, Andrew. We can smell you at the door. and when you apply Germex to your hands, you lose 4 shades. Fuck off.
Hey, what's that behind the fan over there?
That's pretty frightening. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. If someone spoke to me that way, I would it would make me very uncomfortable. I'd be like, I don't care, dude. Like, take your little take your fucking figurine and go home. Like, go take your figurine and go put it in a jar or whatever you're gonna do with it.
He didn't pay for anything. He never picked up a figure.
Not really.
I worked at that GameStop for 3 fucking years. He didn't pay for shit. He just moved pre-orders around.
Oh.
Section H is just up ahead. Slow and steady, guys.
When I heard this story about him, like, talking about tits to a female employee, I fucking jumped up and celebrated like, this motherfucker gonna get banned. Like, he would actively drive other customers out of the store because he wanted to scream about fucking superhero titties.
Well, you know, that's
Not all heroes wear titties.
His fucking children work at GameStop to steal action figures.
But that's
And the worst part is, you cannot convince me this man could legally consent to having kids.
Let's regroup here.
I mean,
remember the H1.
You know,
Right.
That's
don't be a square.
Closest light ought to be.
I actually have nothing to say. I don't know what I can possibly add to that.
Yeah, no, that's pretty
By the light of
conclusive.
these magnificent
Thanks for
lamps,
sharing,
we
Ben.
shall lead our brothers and sisters of the Undersea to a
I just want him to die.
Say what?
It's from a speech President
Not like
talking up the important
murdered, just like
Yeah,
pass away.
Natural causes.
Yeah, I just want him to not be anyone else's problem ever again.
Yeah, I feel that way about a couple people.
No. You can't feel that way about people.
You're right. I should be
In
decent
Minecraft, she
acting
says,
human
well,
being.
Okay, let's go.
That's well, you would say that, but no one's really threatening anyone. Garden Banana. That wasn't a. That was like, if you just like, obviously
you
probably
you're
shouldn't.
allowed to dislike things.
Yeah, obviously you shouldn't go around and be like, man, I hope your house burns down or something crazy like that, because if something happens, then obviously you're suspect number one. But
Yeah, so he's saying the only reason you shouldn't say that is because of, you might be a suspect. Any other time though,
Any other
go
time
ahead and
is
say
okay.
it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
well, no, you can absolutely
Okay.
like wish. You can pray on someone's downfall. That's perfectly. There's nothing. That's
And also Lindy. That's also
That's
Lindy.
one down.
Very trad.
thing is,
I have been on.
Anything bad that happens to him, he deserves it. But he's not worth anyone doing it to him.
Intrusion prevention.
Damn, Daniel. Why did he have to do it to him? Do you have any?
Why
causes?
did he? Why did he? Did you just say did he?
A few rusty
Yeah.
Did he?
Y'all hear
Why
about the
did he?
new, y'all hear about the new Diddy drama?
No,
Did he?
I don't want to know.
Yeah, you do.
Came out and recused himself from the case, saying, I cannot represent him.
Oh, I was about to say, I heard that. Apparently it's something so damning, like, that he's just fucked. Like, the dude's like, yeah, I'm out.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
The best part is, this lawyer defended, like, he was the defense lawyer for fucking Al-Qaeda agents.
That's pretty intense.
And stepped out and was like, nah,
Harder.
P. Diddy I can't defend this.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, I bet you we're going to find out that Diddy had something to do with 9/11.
I think that's the missing piece. Real.
I think that's
patriots, man.
really, yeah. I think that's what's really is happening here.
Checkmate,
Dude.
George Bush.
Yeah, I mean yeah, maybe. What was I doing? I was getting lamps. I think I was lighting lamps up here, and I forgot what I was doing because we started talking about fucking P fucking Diddy.
P Diddle. Oh,
That's how he
amazing.
got himself in that mess in the first place.
We can move this catwalk.
I'm gonna share my screen real quick, Mason. I just adopted this weird creature, and I swear to God I didn't change the name. Look at the name.
Latest Sarah child.
If we can't make sense of this place, we're gonna get
I
lost.
swear to God, I didn't change its name, dude.
I didn't.
Go out of the box like
Dude,
this.
I freaking
Look,
swear.
look at that, man.
This is what you want.
Oh, seahorse. There's a seahorse up here.
Padinia. Okay, so I have like a decoration version of your pet in my base.
Really?
Yeah.
I have
If you keep running around, like if you use your scanner on that world,
Just like that, okay?
yeah, like if you look to the right and then up, yeah, like you see that little ossified thing? Yeah, you're gonna see some of those that have a special marker, and you can pick them up, and then you can put them in your base.
Oh, okay,
you
cool.
can pick them up. You can put them. You can put them down. You can pick them up. You can
Put them in your
down.
pocket.
You can put them in your pocket. You can eat them. You can slap them around. You throw some hot grease on them.
Well,
There's
it's No Man's
basketball.
Sky, so it's more like you can pick it up, you can put it in your pocket, you can put it in your ship pocket, you can put it in your base pocket, you can put it in your freighter pocket, you can put it back in your pocket, you can put it back in your ship pocket, you can put it back in your ship pocket, you can put it back in your ship pocket, and then you can put it back in your pocket and then finally use it eventually, somehow, maybe, probably,
You wanna check
in
them
some
out
point in the
sometime?
future.
I can show you around.
Some point in the distant future.
Somewhere in the distant, in the
Power's
distance.
on.
I saw a light.
I see my light.
Once upon a time, in Hollywood.
Have you guys seen the
I found one, Mason. Look.
Polymark? Yes! Ossified star, yes sir. Pro tip for you: when you put the when you put that down in your base, you have the option to like edit your base parts, and then you can move it. But when you move it and you place it back down, you then have the option to craft more of them for like 10 ferrite or something. So you can make more of them if you just find one of them. So it's important to always, once you find one, you can make a bunch more.
Oh, that's
That's
intriguing.
You can put them in your base and in your freighter,
We're right back where we started.
That's intriguing.
Where
That's.
was that last
and you can
night?
scale them in your freighter too. So you can
Did
make
I
the
not
tiny
get
ones,
3
make
lights? I
big
thought I had
balls.
3 lights already. That's crazy. That's brazy. Okay. I guess I gotta go this way.
That's bruisey.
That's freaking crazy, man. That's freaking crazy.
Did Ben
All
leave
right,
again?
Right.
No.
No, he's still here.
Oh. I hadn't heard him
Almost
talk. I hadn't heard you talk
It's a
for a
shame we had to
moment.
wander
Who?
around so much.
He was just
Who's
collecting his
Ben?
No
thoughts.
stamps here, the guys.
Yeah.
I'm a bit drunk.
Jesse or Wedge to back
Same.
us up neither.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Wait, what
What
was
should we
that?
tell
Let me
Riggs?
just
I don't want him to
crack a
worry.
little cold brew.
I'm drunk on a Monday night. I'm about to get into a Monday fight.
If there's no viable path,
Axel,
we'll just
don't
have to
touch
make
that.
Wait, don't touch this lift that I'm moving.
No, he's talking to Axel Rose, this cat.
Oh, okay.
It's Axel, my cat.
Yeah, Axel Rose, this cat.
Let's see. Oh,
Every rose
Oh.
has its thorn,
Yep, don't touch him.
just like every note.
I have to
As it's
maneuver.
gone.
I gotta maneuver the thing to get to the thing.
Run while you can.
Yeah, they look
You gotta do it right. You gotta get it tight in addition to.
Alright, I'm actually going to bed, y'all. Good night.
Oh, good night.
Good night again, Ben.
See you in a few minutes.
See you in a little bit, Ben.
It's over.
Oh God.
I'll see you in a few
bless him.
minutes.
was something else.
That
See you in
Yeah,
a
I
minute.
had no idea he was back.
Yeah, that
Same.
scared me. It scared me. It frightened me.
Yeah.
I accidentally let out a little bit of methane.
Little
Oh,
bit of
no,
squirt.
dude.
You squirted a little. You got a little squirt out. Oh, yeah, I got another ossified
I
star.
know. Jakub, forgive me.
Oh no.
And that makes
better.
Yakub created us with the
Let's
with
head on
the
back to the H1 sign.
with the incarnation of like all of our possible sins. So like it actually has some
serious.
The best thing you can do to speed her
like
recovery
tie-overs
is
to the
keep
Bible,
Sarah
like
Ash in her
when
stead.
Jesus went to the Garden of Nineveh and saw like all possible sins that were going to be created like by man.
Yeah.
So that was actually a riff on no, I can't. I'm not gonna blaspheme.
You can't do that.
But the joke was like, actually it was Yaku that sat in his spaceship and witnessed all possible sins of mankind, and then he, despite all of that, he still created the white man. The white race. In spite of all of that.
I know his great love or great hatred of the
I wasn't gonna blaspheme the scripture like that.
He was a mad scientist with a large head, and
he knew what to do in bed.
He knew what to do in bed. He knew what to do until he was dead. But he's not
he's actually he incarnated as a man named Fred.
And that man ended up becoming a famous YouTuber for a short period of time. Garden Menace is like Megamind. Yes, exactly like Megamind.
Exactly. That's actually what Megamind is about. Is a retelling of the Yakubian myth.
No time.
I wish that was like a banner title on Rocket League.
What the reactor's like.
Retelling of the Yakubian myth?
No, just Yakubian myth. So like it would be like my name and then my profile picture and then like my like title under my banner would just be Yakubian myth.
You should put
that goes hard.
You should put that on your LinkedIn.
Maybe once I get this LLC launched this week, actually coming soon.
Oh, that's great, man.
Coming soon to a neighborhood near you.
No holding back.
You dare shoot me in the face with missiles? You're gonna regret that.
You dare miss me in the face with shootles?
I love the Blubberguckie. Todd.
The Blubberguckie?
Yeah, you should call it that now. I don't remember what its name was, but that's its new name now.
My ship, the Blubberguckie.
Yeah.
The Blubberguppy.
No, Gucky. With the Scooty Puff Jr. I forgot about that.
You should name it.
Bam.
You know what? I've forgotten.
It's okay. Blubberguckie Jr. Yes, sir.
Get your ass out of here.
Come on, planet. You don't need to make finding cadmium this hard.
Okay.
You do. You have to.
He's probably
You don't need cadmium. You need to.
I do, man. I got an itch and only.
You need to get out of your ship and you need to use your scanner and you will find all of your. Boy, you know how to play this game. Don't make this difficult.
You know what happens at the end of that game, don't you?
You die.
So no. So you wake up. You wake up in someone's backyard, and it turns out you were just on meth looking for copper.
The whole game, yeah. I
mean,
the
entirety of No Man's Sky.
You wake up, and you're like, "Oh, did I get the copper?" And you got like 57 pounds of copper, and you're like,
it's like, oh my god! But wait, I learned the Gek word for consent.
It was just a big AI simulation to find if AIs were actually capable of stealing copper. Through the simulation, they run you through this, and it's all just it's like, can we do it?
It's like the paperclip apocalypse scenario. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. Where so for the listeners who might not know what's going on, so like it's where you have a theoretical AI that was given the ability to self-replicate, and it was at a paperclip factory to make a bunch of paperclips, and its prime directive was to maximize the number of paperclips. So it eventually broke free of its bounds and then turned the entire livable universe into paperclips.
There's actually a game based on that.
Oh, to be a paperclip floating in deep space.
I know, dude. Look at this.
You know, that's actually what happens to
dude, if you got that and you wrote it, it would look like Aang, like when he's on the air ball.
The ball, yeah. I'll get one.
Sorry, Bryn.
Make sure
No, I was just gonna say
okay?
a paperclip floating in deep space. That's actually what happens in if you read the Book of Mormon.
Yeah,
once
that's
you die, get to
that's where
heaven.
John Mormon wrote the book
Okay,
from.
y'all. Keep these
Yeah.
grappling guns
No,
close.
exactly.
Secure
He was
them to your belt
given
or whatever
a
so you
divine
don't lose them.
revelation.
When we're
and,
done, we'll be using these babies to
the
get
the
down
angel
safe.
or whatever it was that came down to him to speak and give him the.
It was Moroni.
And it wasn't golden plates. They were actually paper clipped plates.
Yeah.
What do you get if you harvest that ball?
Oh, I can't ride it. Oh.
No, you can't ride it.
And I can't. Let me see if I can milk the ball.
Yeah.
His name is Festerico. Look at the name, Festerico.
I just had to like swallow down something that was going to come out of me automatically.
No,
I don't
so
like that phrase.
You need to go to one that's not your companion, and then give a creature pellets, and then you can harvest its shell.
Quickly now, quickly.
Okay, you can't say milk and ball in the same sentence.
No, look at this thing.
Yeah, dude, that thing's gross. I was on a planet earlier today that had bugs that were like that sort of like form factor, but they were all like massive. They were like way too big. And yeah, there you go. What'd you get? Bone nuggets? Ew.
Dude, why are you saying ooh? That's what you eat every time you go to McDonald's.
That is
true.
I
mean, you're right.
That is true.
Yeah, you're right.
You order the bone nuggets.
That's right.
I would go head over heels. I would
Want some bone nuggets right now?
I would jump in the air and click my heels 3 times for just one bone nugget, let alone 6 or 7 or 8.
Oh, you can come over here, man. I'll give you all the bone nuggets you can eat.
Well, now that could work. I'm next.
I would
Oh,
love
no,
to,
what
I would
did
love
I-
to swing by and get some bone nuggets. You know, it's one of my sick, twisted fantasies is to get myself some bone nuggets.
Known buggets.
Kind of scary, huh?
It's all in the mind.
You guys seen that that TV show with Shane Gillis where he's in like a tire shop, I think?
No, I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. I keep seeing
Tires.
Probably a new
Oh, really?
prototype.
That's easy.
Yep.
If they do decide to deploy it,
Huh.
then our best bet
Well,
will run like hell.
no, I haven't watched it yet. You guys seen Severance? I heard that was pretty good too.
I don't have
watched
Apple
that either.
TV.
Yeah, I don't.
Is that good to watch it on?
I don't have apples in my TV.
Same. My TV lacks the apples.
Corey's seen it. He said it's really good. I haven't watched it though.
The
Let's go.
premise is pretty cool. Like I watched like little like
Almost there.
short for it or whatever, but my daughter was screaming for Bluey, so you can probably
Oh.
guess which one we
Quick and
watched.
clean.
She got popped in the mouth and watched what I wanted to watch.
Earlier, I was.
It's funny because yeah, that's how I was raised, but no, we're not doing that this time.
Earlier, my
those
my
gloves
kid
up.
asked for an orange, and so I peeled him one, or rather, I started peeling one because he likes to peel it. If you start peeling it too much, he gets upset.
Right.
And because he likes to peel
I've
the
very
orange.
so often like erred by like trying to conveniently do things for my kid, like buckle their seatbelt or like finish, you know, assembling their sippy cup or
Yeah.
you know peeling their banana.
And
They
so,
get livid if you don't let them do that stuff, man.
Oh yeah, no, it's a you know it's like
I
the
get
same
it.
thing whenever you know someone like it back when I used to drink you know like Capri Suns or something like that, and if someone stuck that fucking straw in there, I wouldn't drink it.
Really?
You wanted to stick the straw in there?
I like to stick the straw in. I like to stick the straw in. Don't put the straw in for me. I want to do it. Anyway,
I get it.
Yeah.
well,
Oh,
it's,
no, like
it's taking
100%,
away
I
my
respect
it's
it.
taking away my near automata. Anyway,
I think it's just adding to your near autism.
anyway, I get you know he gets the orange pieces, he breaks them apart,
Mako.
and
Shinra?
he lays them out in a
Sick
row,
of this.
and then he picks them all up back together in a handful, and he hands it back to me, and he says, "Put it up."
Oh, Yeah, love that.
Yeah, I was like, okay, dude.
Put it up.
Oh, dude, we're starting my daughter in gymnastics next week.
Oh, that's exciting.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're starting mine in military strategy next week.
Sick. So, what is he playing, like Civ 5, or are you guys gonna have him on Civ 6?
We're gonna start him off small.
Right. Kingdom Come Deliverance is not a bad start, honestly. What is it called? It's like the Warband tribe one where you run around.
No, what is that game called?
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, I do. I know what you're talking about.
Band. Yeah, some of the band.
War Tales. Is that it? War Tales?
No.
No, you're thinking of that show with Donald Duck's nephews and Scrooge McDuck.
I think I'm thinking of Mountain Blade.
Mountain Blade.
Yeah.
Warband.
Yeah.
We get out to
Yeah, that's a pretty good intro to like small unit tactics. If you really want to go into like global strategy, which is honestly kind of a little bit deep, that young, I would recommend them starting them locally so that they can understand like the impact of greater like geopolitical impacts. But that's just don't let me go up to your job and tell you how to wax a tire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Like I would never let you wax my tires. Now
I would never let you wax me off.
Now your brother can wax some tires, but you no.
You guys have fun. Brandon, did you go on that camping trip?
No, unfortunately, no.
Oh, okay. I didn't go either. I guess because I asked you if you went.
Yeah, I wish I could have, but
yeah, I just came back from like that work conference on Thursday, and then Friday I was working from home, and I was basically in like Zoom meetings for like 12 hours, and then my wife worked all weekend, so it's just me and the baby one-on-one. I just got so wrong. Just me and the baby all weekend. But yeah, I wish I could have made it. But honestly, I'm kind of fine with not going because they had to deal with like freezing rain in the swamp, and honestly, kind of fuck that. But it's fun.
I would never ask for freezing brain.
Well, it's kind of like you ever done the thing like when you take like the popsicle, right? And then like she puts the popsicle in her mouth, and then she
up your butt.
She does that thing you like, like it's kind of like that. I feel.
It's a hologram, you idiots.
Engineering on the line. Currently, the Airbuster is only 60% operational. The estimates were optimistic. I'm on air.
Me at the Michael Jackson hologram, absolutely debunking these idiots who think they're at a real concert.
I know, right?
Like, oh god, it's a hologram, idiots. It's not even a real concert. Michael Jackson isn't actually singing this song right now.
You guys do know he's dead, right?
Yeah, you know what they say. Once a hologram, twice the music.
Twice the gram for twice the hollow.
I don't believe it. We played right into Shinra's.
One hollow, two.
No. Listen.
For 2 grams.
2 grams.
Let's take down Shinra's.
Okay, I'm sold.
You finally find your cadmium, you sick freak.
I did.
Yeah, it's upsetting
But
me
there's
how much
just
you're fiending for that shit.
I finally found it. But there's also a nearby attack going on at this base. of pirates and a storm, a wall of fire, technically, is what it said.
Well, this is just the bad part of your meth trip, then.
Get these components prepped for the airbuster ASAP.
Come on, where's Blubberguckie? I need the Blubberguckie.
Blubberguckie, mirror.
Where are you, Blubberguckie?
Mirror.
As we speak, he's wandering around Walmart. Where's the Blubberguckie?
I really need the Blubberguckie at the moment.
Blubberguckie, mirror.
I need you.
Take him out!
Where's my Blubberguckie?
Okay, Blubberguckie,
Yeah.
I'm free.
The pirates are the employees that he's just mowed down.
He's just in a shopping cart shooting people with a 9mm.
No, it's not even. It's a squirt gun. It's just a water gun.
That's my Blubberguckie.
Blubberguckie, no.
Oh.
Yeah, his fucking like the shopping cart falls over. His Blubberguckie.
That was an S-Class exotic ship.
That was an S-Class exotic shopping cart.
And you make your way over to like
And give ourselves
over to like some roadie's van, and you're like, oh, a freighter.
You like crawl into one of the delivery like 18-wheelers. You like crawl into one of the trailers and you're like S-Class freighter and you just move all your shit in there.
And you pass out, and then you wake up in another state.
Whoa, this planet's pretty exotic.
Well, that's
You know,
fine.
you're just like in a fucking field in Montana.
You're just picking corn. Like, oh man, I gotta bring these back to my freighter so I can grow more.
Grow it.
Let's not leave before we try, huh?
I don't even.
What's your mining tool?
Error. Keycard required for operation.
It's
What's called mining?
It's like a PVC pipe.
Blubberguckie, no.
Blubberguckie, no, Blubberguckie.
Now let's check out that conference.
Like you
Come to me, Blubberguckie.
you come across like an elk corpse, and you're like, oh,
Elements, huh?
an exotic alien
I'm
meat.
guessing that's some sort of component.
Oh, living ship.
Oh god, and then you climb inside of it.
Sounds bad.
Pretty sure I can divert this unit for
Living
disposal.
ship.
Sentinels are just cops.
They just shoot you. And you're like, I know what I have to do. I have to take out the Sentinel pillar, and you go to the police station.
Next thing you know, it's like, am I being detained? Am I free to go? Like, no, dude, what? Absolutely not.
Heidegger's got no idea who he's
So far, so good.
right.
You're
Let's move.
you're free to sit the fuck right there, bro.
Yeah.
You got some splaining to do. Can you? First off, tell me more about the Blubberguckie.
Yeah, explain what the Blubberguckie is.
Sir, you are charged with 18 counts of assault,
You think they're
Ducking.
battery.
Even now?
Yep.
Here, I got this forged passport from an outlaw system.
It's just like a fucking like a dirty like brown piece of paper covered in shit.
It's like a Taco Bell receipt.
Yeah.
Bring it.
The different planets you're landing on are just like you arriving at like different parking lots and just like like scrounging what you can around.
It's like I found a bunch of Mordite, and it's a bunch of dead rats.
You get some you get some like trash can cheese. It's like Facium.
You know, he's got you fucking like handcuffed to the hospital bed, and you're like, did I get my cadmium?
Component
I'm gonna
outbound
get
from
my
B7.
cadmium.
I gotta get to the red so I gotta get to the red star
He
system.
says, no, but you're about to get your lithium. And then the guy injects you, the orderly injects you in the neck.
Oh man,
Intruders! Seize them!
you got the bad ending. It's like when you tell your therapist the truth. It's like, oh, you got the bad ending.
Yeah. You got the bad ending. That could have turned out multiple ways.
Like
I've got to find his key card so I can get rid of the Airbusters airbusters.
Oh, not the airbuster.
The airbusters. I've got to get rid of the airbusters.
It's like you go to the doctor's office for your physical, and it's like
Any cards?
Just the one.
you choke out like a nursing like PA or something, and like his closet, and you put their clothes on, and then
What does
like Hitman.
yeah, like in Hitman, and then you're trying to walk around. It's like, oh yes, medicine. What's that guy's blood pressure, huh? Haha.
What's Aha, blood pressure. Am I right, guys?
I guess not like that. So where did we send the discarded stuff?
To a storeroom for defective equipment.
That's so. You think the...
Maybe.
I say we grab...
If we get that far.
I'd say my biggest question for the entirety of Final Fantasy VII is who names their kid Cloud with a last name like Strife? Why is your family name Strife?
Because it was made up.
Who are you?
It's all made up.
1,000 Gil says they cut the sound.
Like what? Like, why is your family name Strife? Why? Like.
Well, it was German. It was actually wife before they came over, and they they just Anglicized it.
Yeah, Cloud was like a Japanese synonym when they carried over from the tradition for wife.
Boy wife.
That was easy.
Sure it was.
This is boy wife.
Boys who ever.
I mean,
Tweak and Krieg.
Tweak and the Krieg.
And Krieg.
Console talks about big bombers.
We call them BBs. One's enough to blow you to hell and back.
We called them BBLs.
Give it a